So we've had our first storm in the Pacific. Now, when are we going to have our first system in the Atlantic? So this is the first time in 7 years that we have not had a storm form before the official start of hurricane season, which is tomorrow. The next chance for a storm system to form is actually the remnants of Agatha. So here on the National Hurricane Center page, we have disturbance number 1, which is a 50% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days, which is a large and complex area of low pressure is expected to develop near the Yucatan Peninsula and the Northwest Caribbean Sea in a couple of days, partially related to the remnants of Hurricane Agatha from the East Pacific. Thereafter, this system is forecast to move slowly northeastward, and a tropical depression could form in the Northwest Caribbean or the Southeast Gulf of Mexico by later in this week. Regardless of development, locally heavy rainfall is expected across portions of southern Mexico, the Yucatan, Guatemala, Belize, and western Cuba through the week. So, here is Agatha right here, this little blob of red. It moves across the Yucatan here, and you can see that really no exact area of thunderstorms or anything, just a broad area of lower pressure, till eventually we see a system start to form here in between the Yucatan and Cuba, crosses over Cuba, still relatively weak, but just a wave of tropical moisture, and through the Bahamas we start to see it form a little bit more, and eventually goes all the way down into the 980 millibars through the Atlantic Ocean. So that is the current GFS run. Let's take a closer look here with our wind speeds. So as this system forms off the coast, you can see here that we're kind of hovering around that 35 mile an hour mark, which is just under tropical storm strength, so still a tropical depression. But as it starts to strengthen into the 980s, we're definitely a tropical storm strength at this point. But of course, we could even see, let's move here to eastern US just to get a little bit of a broader point of view. We're into that 50 range, which could be a hurricane, and even on this side here, we could see a maybe category 2, 1 or 2 hurricane here. And with that, you could see a significant impact here in areas such as Cape Cod, Long Island, Jersey Shore, the Outer Banks, just maybe a little bit more of a riptide risk in some areas. Now we could even look at, there is an option here, might be on the other side, significant wave height, there it is. So yeah, you could see here, waves aren't going to be huge, but you could see maybe an increase to like 5 feet in some spots, maybe even 7 across parts of Nova Scotia. But do you think that this storm is going to form? Personally, I think it will, just not as, I don't think it'll become a hurricane. I think we'll see a short-lived tropical storm down in the area of the Atlantic, right in between, let's call that Florida and Bermuda. I think that could form, but not necessarily as a hurricane here. I think we'll see a tropical storm, not a hurricane, in my opinion. I just don't think that the current temperatures in the Atlantic are really conducive for a hurricane, but of course, this is scheduled for the 7th, which is over a week out. So, I mean, a lot can change in a week, so we'll see. But that is all the information that I have for today. If you found this video informative, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell. But that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.